What's up, family? We have some good news in regards to our Social Security recipients. We are talking about an increase for the cost of living adjustment that is expected. Well, it just got a new boost. Also, I want to talk to you about the food assistance program that is getting a little bit of a boost as well, a new enhancement. I'm going to tell you about it in just a moment. But starting off, guys, Social Security COLA estimate has now risen just a little bit. Yes, this is all because of the recent CPI data. I believe it came out last week. Well, according to that data, it is showing us that the cost of living adjustment, or the COLA, is going to be going up just a little bit more. This is going to affect our seniors as they continue to struggle through these high inflation costs that is pretty much affecting everything out there. But anyways, the latest estimate of the Social Security cost of living adjustment for the year of 2025 rose by 3% after the government reported a hotter than expected inflation data for the month of March. New calculations showed this information earlier last week. Now, the higher the COLA adjustment was the third year in a row after reacceleration of inflation each month in the year of 2024. That means the inflation data rose for January, February, as well as for the month of March. Now, again, what is it going to show up for the month of April? Well, we are probably on that same trajectory, which is probably why the Fed refuses to lower the interest rates right now. But anyways, that is another subject for another day. But right now, the 2025 COLA estimate was originally around 1.75% back in the month of January. And in February, it rose to about 2.4%. And now for the month of March, it has risen to 3.5%. We are talking about the Consumer Price Index, or better known as the CPI data, like I said, which is a broad measure of goods and services, the cost for them. But anyways, we're showing the new data that number continues to rise this year in 2024, which means that the cost of living adjustment, they're going to have to increase that as well, which, like I just told you, it is receiving a boost of around 3% so far. We still have a long way to go, guys, so don't necessarily get caught up in this information. But anyways, I just wanted to at least give it to you right now, because that is good news for those of you that are hoping and expecting to receive a little bit more from the cost of living increase. But anyways, they're saying that is up from 3.2% in February and more than 3.4% average forecast from the economists so far. They are saying that this is because of the volatile prices on foods and energy prices. All of that kind of stuff rose 3.8% on the year. And guys, that means the COLA increase is going to receive an additional boost. COLA is based on the subset of Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, or CPIW, which is a figure that jumped from February to the month of March. So anyways, I just wanted to at least give you that information so far. Like I said, this is well in advance, guys. We are not going to get the official data numbers until, I believe, in October, what the final number is going to be in regards to the cost of living adjustment. So we are just in the month of March right now, and I at least wanted to give you an update. As of now, we will probably receive the next CPI data at the end, or at the beginning of next month, at May, guys. So anyways, guys, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on any updates in regards to that. But moving on, guys, let's go ahead and talk about a new state that is expanding on their food assistance program to restaurants, multiple restaurants, guys. This information came out just a few days ago, and this is in regards to the state of Nevada. Yes, the Nevada Division of Welfare and Supportive Services is looking to implement a meal program that allows folks and people with disabilities to use food assistance benefits at partnering restaurants. This particular proposal is in its early stages and part of several efforts outlined in Monday's Interim Committee on Health and Human Services to address the food insecurity across the state of Nevada. The data provided to the state lawmakers by the Division of Public and Behavioral Health within the department showed 13% of the state's population, they faced food insecurities as well as struggled with obtaining enough food to eat in the year of 2021. While Black residents make up about 11% of the state population, they are disproportionately affected by food insecurities at 21%. Now, there are programs the department oversees to help people pay for food, such as the SNAP program. You all know about that, which is formerly known as the Food Stamps program. And we also know that there are a lot of people who don't have a home or a place to cook food. And according to the deputy administrator, there are a lot of seniors or disabled individuals who may be unable to cook food for themselves. And that is why this new program, which is called the Restaurant Meals Program, and if they do establish it, it would allow people that are 60 years old and older who are disabled and people experiencing homelessness enrolled in the SNAP program to buy meals at these participating restaurants. According to this data, 9 states are operating a restaurant meal program right now, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Nutrition Service. One of the reasons this particular program isn't as popular as you may think it is because we've seen a lot of states roll this out with a lot of fast food restaurants participating in the program, which is causing a huge issue. There is an argument that it's not healthy food. So anyways, like I said, for the state of Nevada, they're saying that, look, we are in our emphasis stage, so there is a lot that we do not know as of yet, and we are still working through all the different hiccups and hangups in regards to this particular new program. But anyways, they do feel very confident in this program, and they believe that it will be one of the top programs that is helping with the food insecurities in this country. But anyways, like I said, 8 states are participating in some type of food assistance program similar to this one, but we still have more than 40 other states that are still not doing enough for those individuals that really rely on these type of programs, especially for our seniors, as well as our older individuals, Social Security recipients, and all of the above. So, but anyways, right now in the state of Nevada, they are saying that there is an estimated of around 116,000 families in Nevada that qualify for the WIC program, which, by the way, WIC recipients have increased tremendously between the year of 2022 and 2023. They have increased by more than 3,000 recipients. And if you can use WIC for a lot of things like formula, baby formula, then maybe you could also use SNAP benefits for other foods that you need as well. So anyways, they're definitely feeling very confident in this program. Again, it is in the beginning stages, so not necessarily at its full peak, but right now they're seeing huge benefits on how it is able to help many people out, especially our seniors. So anyways, I at least wanted to give that information to you. Hopefully you guys live in the state of Nevada. And speaking of Nevada, I also have a little bit of bad news in regards to those particular individuals. Yes, they are letting us know that households in Nevada are now seeing an increase, an uptick in theft for our SNAP food stamp benefits. And as you can see right here in this particular article that just came out yesterday, that they are letting people know that Nevada households, Nevada families are in need of food assistance, and they are at risk right now of losing all of their monthly benefits if they participate in the SNAP food stamps program. And this is all because of the cyber criminals. They are coming after you. And this is not just in Nevada, guys. This is in pretty much multiple states all over the United States, including Hawaii. But anyways, they're saying that this is a huge issue, and the state, specifically Nevada, is facing a large spike in stolen benefits through using the method of skimming and cloning. Now, we have talked about this many times before on this particular channel, where individuals, scammers, cyber criminals are putting these, what they're calling skimming devices on top of the credit card machines, pretty much known as 7-Eleven. You know what I'm talking about when you go in to pay for your stuff and you swipe your card. Well, they are these skimming machines that are attached to the machine that is pretty much stealing your data, stealing your credit card information, as well as your debit card information and your PIN number. So you definitely need to be aware of that. This is not just affecting SNAP EBT cards. It is also affecting those personal bank issued debit cards as well. So you need to be mindful of that. Me, myself, I never use a debit card. I only use a credit card because it is 100% covered in case of any type of theft or fraud. But anyways, I at least wanted to let you know that. But like I said, this is not just for the state of Nevada. This affects everyone all over the 50 states in America. So be mindful of this. The next time you use your EBT card, make sure that it is at a reputable place, not 7-Eleven, guys. Unfortunately, those individuals are stealing your data as well. But you want to make sure you pay attention to where you use your card, because they could wipe away all of your benefits for the entire month. I at least wanted to share that information with you. And last but not least, guys, we continue to talk about how people are struggling out there, specifically our seniors as well as our Social Security recipients. Well, I saw this particular article that I at least wanted to share with you of this one individual that is struggling right now. You might see benefit in this, but you might not. Take a look at this right here, where it says that this particular individual, she wants to know whether or not she should just be living under a bridge. She said, guys, pay attention to this, that she is getting more than $5,600 per month in Social Security retirement income. However, her property taxes is expected to increase by more than $20,000. Take a look at this right here, guys, where it says that she is a 76-year-old widower who is retired. She was a school teacher. Her Social Security and her retirement income is fixed, obviously, at about $5,600 per month. She said that she has lived in the same home in Edmonds, Washington for at least 49 years, and her property taxes rise very quickly every single year. And she said right now, at the time of this particular article, her property taxes was sitting at around $16,000 for the year of 2023 through 2024. But she does say that she is expecting her property taxes to increase to almost $20,000 for the year of 2025. And she says that home sales continue to drive up her property taxes where she lives, and there are no improvements in this particular area. It is all because of people continuously trying to buy into this particular nice area, if you will. She said that, look, I do not have the money to keep up with these property taxes with a $10,000 IRS limit on the deductions that she receives every single year. She said, look, am I a good candidate for a financial advisor? Will they work with someone like me who only has a small amount of money? I'm open to other ideas. What ideas do you have for her? Well, I would only say that if she lives in a house where her property taxes is $16,000, I would only expect that her house is very large and also worth a lot of money. If you're paying $16,000 a year, that is insane. So a couple of things that I would necessarily say about this is that, number one, maybe you want to look into a smaller area, sell your home, take the profit from the home, and move into a retirement like area or neighborhood, something like that, where everything is pretty much fixed and you don't have to do anything. Everything is pretty much taken care of. Those can be potentially less than just your property taxes alone. And then you will also be selling your current home and receiving a ton of money, probably close to $1 million for this type of property taxes. So anyways, that is just a few suggestions that I would necessarily say. I don't necessarily say that she needs a financial advisor, because they're only going to charge her between 1% and 2%. And if she's already struggling, why go ahead and give your money to someone else just to tell you you probably need to move out of that home, even though you've been living there for 49 years? Or you probably want to get a roommate, not necessarily for you, but rent out 1 or 2 or 3 of your bedrooms in your home. That could potentially make some additional income. However, like you said, you only get to write off about $10,000 according to the IRS limit for your deduction. So personally, I think that you should sell the house, because you get to walk away with all of that money in profit. You don't have to pay any taxes on it. But anyways, guys, what do you think about that? Do you have any suggestions for this particular 76-year-old widower who says that her property taxes is $16,000? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think that she should do. I would love to get your thoughts on this. But anyways, like I said, hopefully you'll get to comment down below. If you haven't already, hit the like button on this video. I really appreciate it. And then if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow on YouTube. Outside of all that, I hope to see you guys on the next video.